Comes up to the left point, held onside. Pickford works it into the left corner for Weisblatt. Weisblatt, beautiful feed to the point. Pickford to his right, Ritchie. Ball in the right circle. Ritchie scores! Welcome back, Ryder Ritchie. His first in a Tiger uniform, gets the Tigers in front by 3 for the first time tonight.
Up with it is Liam Ruck. Gives to McKenna, left wing side. In front, Ritchie stops. A save made, the rebound, they score. Liam Ruck puts the rebound into the net after Gardner made the initial save in front. And it's Medicine Hat on a power play. Opening the scoring as there's the first power
blocked rebound is cleared by blocked by off the shot from Weisblatt. Now back to the line. Ritchie has it on the left side. Oiring's back, Chenyer's back on the ice. They score! It went in off the back of Hildebrand. McKenna's got the goal just after the power play, and the Tigers have the lead.
Oh, and this comes off of a couple of great block shots. One by Oiring, one by Justice Christensen. He's limp.
Good effort, though. Draw one from the left of Worthington. They score. Ryder Ritchie on a bit of a knuckle puck by the look of things, and it's 1-0 Medicine Hat.
Backhand knuckle puck at that. And
Saskatoon bench was looking for another call there on Väisänen. Tigers get it to center. It's Ritchie walking in the slot. Ritchie steps around a man, goes in, scores! What a play! Ryder Ritchie, unbelievable! Comes through the Saskatoon defense, and we're back square at 2. Ryder Ritchie with points in 6 straight. Evens us up.
Looked like it came from
inside the Tiger zone. Bryce Pickford ahead to Ritchie. Now to McKenna. 2-on-1. They enter the zone. McKenna in front. Ritchie backhand scores! What a connection! Gavin McKenna to Ryder Ritchie, who extends his point streak to 7 games. Gets the Tigers back out in front. They lead 6-5. Tigers get it back. It's Ritchie in the high slot. He'll drop one. No, he won't. He'll hold on to it. Right circle, a shot. Pad save made. Väisänen on the rebound. Fires. He scores! Veni Väisänen, his first in the Western Hockey League. Gets the Tigers in front by 2. Holiday season. Tigers win the offensive zone face-off. A pass fed to the left point for Väisänen. Off the post. It's in. Ryder Ritchie tucked it home, and it's tied at 2 here in Medicine Hat. To Weisblatt, Tigers 3-on-2 through center. Basha leading the rush, has Weisblatt and Ritchie with him, drops one, Ritchie scores! Ryder Ritchie, glove side on Evan Gardner, gets the Tigers in front with his 6th of the year. They lead 1-0.
Wall, Ritchie, back down low, Basha right corner, looking back door, and Hunter St. Martin scores. It's a nice goal by the Medicine Hat Tigers as they'll catch the loose puck. Ritchie 2-on-1 with Basha. Ritchie shot and he scores! Ryder Ritchie off the neutral zone turnover makes it a 5-1 lead for Medicine Hat.
Yeah, neutral zone turnover allowed Medicine Hat to go short ice once again, and boy, Ritchie and Basha, they're having quite the game right now.
3-on-2 for the Tigers, off to his left for Basha. He'll cut to the slot, feed one across for Ritchie, but the pass broken up by Gazowski. And now Lethbridge will lead a rush, but Ritchie picks a pocket. Tigers in alone, Weisblatt in front, backhander, scores! Oasis Weisblatt, what a deke on Cohen Cleaver, restores the Tiger 2-goal lead. He'll head to the bench to change as Van Mulligan finds one at the right point. Bumper play, Basha to the slot. Weisblatt scores! Oasis Weisblatt gets the Tigers on the board first early in the second period. Walks around Johnson, fans on a shot. Comes free to Ritchie. We're back to even strength. Right side, Basha loads, fires. Rebound found. Ritchie in front. St. Martin scores! 23rd of the year for Hunter St. Martin, and the Tigers lead 3-0 with 9.5 left in the third period.
They broke it up. Tigers the other way. Racing in is Ritchie. Shoots. He scores! Ryder Ritchie goes posted in, and the Medicine Hat Tigers, 31 seconds in, have bolted out to a 1-0 lead. To tee it up for Parker. Round to Williams. It slid under his stick. Taken away by Ward. Got it in front. Here's Ritchie. He scores! Ryder Ritchie has his 2nd of the day, and the Medicine Hat Tigers have tied the game. It's 3-3.
Even you get to hear us babble for 3.5 hours. Tigers a 2-on-1. Ward, St. Martin one-timer, they score! Ward on the doorstep, shovels it home. 38 seconds in, the Tigers strike first. They lead 1-0. Yakubchuk, who's just gonna two-hand Matt Ward in the chin. That's gonna go uncalled as the Tigers are able to clear it down the ice. Ryder Ritchie centers one in front. St. Martin scores. So karma comes in the form of a goal. Matthew Ward paid for it, possibly with a tooth. Tigers will get an empty netter here with 1:40 to go, make it a 3-goal hockey game, and St. Martin will get credit for his 24th of the year. Third, and on the back check, Jonas Wu knocks it free. Tigers are going to head the other way, 3-on-2. Ritchie, drop pass. Ward, back to Ritchie. Ritchie, in tight, scores! Ryder Ritchie, 5-hole on Reed Dick, and we are back to a 2-goal Tiger lead. Mercic, a one-timer off the toe of his stick, wide, blocked by Vyson and found by Weisblatt, flipped up to McKenna. He'll ditch it off to Ryder Ritchie, and Ryder Ritchie into the yawning cage will put this game on ice. It's 7-4 for the Tigers, and we've got some rough stuff after the Oporowski, who can't quite control it. Tigers head the other way. Ryder Ritchie spins at the left point, feeds one up high. That's Pickford. He shoots. He scores! Bryce Pickford, 18th of the year. The offense just doesn't stop coming. Walks the blue line to his right, feeds one for Ritchie, who put it wide. Did Condro get a stick on that? A Michigan try, finds Weisblatt, and it's in. Ritchie went for the Michigan, lost the handle on the stick, and the puck rolled right to Weisblatt, who will get the goal, and the Tigers lead 7-1.
Right wing side, McKenna into the zone. Drop feed. Mollendijk, blue line to the circle for McKenna. Trying to shake away from the check from Miller. Back at the line, Mollendijk, left side, Pickford. Thrown on net, scores. Deflected by Ryder Ritchie, it's 4-0.
That shot from the top of the circle to the right of Worthington, but Ritchie is standing right around the hash mark and is able to redirect that one. So not a whole lot of time for Worthington to make an adjustment.
Around the boards, got a man with it now. He'll come to the line, it's Oasis Weisblatt. Right side of the pond, Gavin McKenna. McKenna up top, Van Mulligan. Make that Mollendijk, back over to McKenna. Right circle now, Weisblatt, throw it on, save, rebound, scores! Ryder Ritchie, and it's 3-0 Medicine Hat.
Goes by Kindle, carries the puck inside the Hitman zone, slows up on the left wall, feeds one to the slot, all alone, Ryder Ritchie shoots, he scores! Ryder Ritchie gets us within one, and it's buzzing in Co-op Place. Mollendijk, found by Ruck, fed to McKenna, he sends one in front, backhander saved by Miller, rebound, they score! Electric in Co-op Place, Ritchie's second of the night, and we're tied at 2 with 5 to go in the third period. Listen to this build and buzz. Pats off the face-off, wins center one in front, shot fanned on in tight by Lancer, cleared to centers, the Tigers head the other way, it's Weisblatt down the left wing side of the Pat zone, drop pass in the slot, McKenna finds it, McKenna to Ritchie, he shoots, he scores, Ryder Ritchie makes it 4-0 here inside Co-op Place, and the Tigers 4 goals on 11 shots, that's pretty good.
Puck loose, and it's Ritchie with it. Ritchie down the right side, throws it over left side. A save made by Cowan as the puck shot out net front, and a shot coming off the stick of Van Mulligan and in as Cowan had to flash all the way over to that right post. Puck still loose, right circle off Armstrong's stick, and a shot on net and a score. Boy, the Chiefs failing to clear the puck again. And
McCaggerty down the right side, looking for a trailer. Lets a shot go. That's blocked by Wu. Breakaway for Ryder Ritchie. No one around Ryder Ritchie. In alone. Ritchie scores! Ryder Ritchie, 18th of the year. Second half has been kind to him. He gets the Tigers back in front by...
Kept alive for a moment by the defenseman Mollendijk. And this one's tipped away over to Ryder Ritchie. Ritchie, right circle, swing, center, scored! I think it went off the skate of the captain, Oasis Weisblatt, and the Medicine Hat Tigers drive to the net. They get a deflection off of Weisblatt's skate for the defenseman playing in the bumper position between the circles. 7 to go on the power play. Circling here, left side, Mollendijk shoots, he scores! Tanner Mollendijk with 3 seconds to go on the power play finds the top corner of the net. High glove side on Schlenker, and the Tigers lead 2-0. Oasis Weisblatt, coming from a family lineage of Weisblatt. Shot right circle, scored! Ritchie puts it off the bar. Tigers get their third of the frame, and a right circled shot gives the Medicine Hat Tigers a 3-0.
And McKenna will dump it ahead to center ice. Good job by Coots and Bikash actually coming back for Seattle. The Tigers in front of the net. Rebound, they shot, they score. Oh my goodness, just a bad deflection ends up on the stick of McKenna, and he pots it inside the left post, and the Tigers, for the first time tonight, have the lead at 3-2.
Yeah, guess who? And McKenna shushes the crowd as he...
3-on-3 the other way. McKenna still out there. Feeds one to Ritchie in the high slot. Ryder Ritchie walks to his right. Feeds one for Weisblatt. Wow! What an effort! Take a hit to make a play. Oasis Weisblatt scores as he's getting decked, and the Tigers lead. To the left point, Molendyk waits, fires, scores! Ryder Ritchie tips it in front to tie the game at 2. The former Raider with his 20th of the year. 12:20 left in the second period. Tigers and Raiders tied at 2. Molendyk into the slot. Volotovsky scores! The two blades connect to get the Tigers in front for the first time tonight. 3-2. It's Misha Volotovsky with his 5th.
Ritchie for McKenna on the far wing. Curls away from Arsani. Still with it. Backhand shot, save made. Rebound, they score! Ryder Ritchie jumps on the rebound of the Gavin McKenna shot, puts it home, and the Tigers open the scoring. 4:35 into the hockey game.
Intercepted by LaFournaise. He can't clear it. Stolen away by Ryder Ritchie. Ritchie in the high slot. Shoots. They score! Misha Volotovsky back-to-back to get the Tigers in front. 2-0. 8 to his right. Has his pocket picked by Ritchie. Tigers have a 4-on-1. Weisblatt down the left wing. Waits. Fires! Scores! McKenna stops along the wall, surrounded by a pair of Hurricanes. Gets it to Weisblatt. Up to the right point, Ritchie. To Molendyk. To McKenna. To Ritchie. He scores! Tic-tac, take a 4-goal lead. Ryder Ritchie, a 3-point night, and Gavin McKenna with that assist. It's a draw to the left of the Hurricane netminder Unger. Weisblatt wins it back. Ritchie to McKenna. Walks. Low shot. They score! Gavin McKenna, 5-hole on Jackson Unger. As they force a turnover, Ritchie gets it in the right circle to Volotovsky, to Ward, to Ritchie. Open net. He scores! Off the turnover, Ryder Ritchie finds the back of the net for his 24th of the year, and the Tigers jump in front 2-0. Reverse it to Staunton on the near side. Puck's ripped around the wall and all the way down the ice. They're gonna go in! Someone scored. Are they congratulating Ryder Ritchie? It looks like they are. Was that a rocket shot that rimmed around?
Puck in their own zone. Shot from Ryder Ritchie, lifted high over top of the net and wide. Josh Van Mulligan on the right wing side as the Tigers look to get something cooking as the puck is tied up along the near half wall. Ritchie at the right point. Banks it off a couple of bodies to the right wing side now to Misha Volotovsky. He gets knocked down, but a shot from Van Mulligan from the right point goes wide. Rebound along the goal line. They score as Ryder Ritchie banks it in off Peyton Shore, and the Tigers strike early. Cunningham plays it ahead to Matthew Ward for Medicine Hat. Drops it off to Schaefer Gordon Carroll. He's from Utah. Puck in the right corner in the Red Deer end. Short pass over to Gordon Carroll. Pass out front intended for Ritchie. Gets to him, but it's over in the corner. Now Ritchie tries to find some space in behind the Red Deer net. Slot pass Van Mulligan. Shot! Scores! It was Ritchie from Van Mulligan earlier. Now they rebound gets past Ohaniuk out to center. Now he loses the puck. 2-on-1. Ritchie, right circle, toe drag in front, backhand deke, scores. Are you kidding me? A tremendous goal by Ryder Ritchie makes it 4-0. So far, that was a 5-on-3 goal in the first period. Shot attempt from McKenna rips wide of the Red Deer net. Ritchie on the right wing side. Back to McKenna, left point. Wines, fires, looking for a tip, and they score. Gavin McKenna gets his 3rd point of the night. Tigers have the 2nd power play goal of the game, and it's 6-1. Now Weisblatt takes his time, gets it back to the right point. Van Mulligan holds it in. Tigers net still empty. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. McKenna spins. Back to the point. Finds Ritchie. Fires. Scores! There's Ryder Ritchie's hat trick. 7-1 Medicine Hat.
Stretch feed back to center for McKenna. Down the left wall, he'll touch one, bottom of the left circle. Ryder Ritchie centers it for Weisblatt. Weisblatt back for McKenna. In alone, Gavin McKenna scores! Silky smooth touch from Gavin McKenna restores the Tiger 1-goal lead. Wu touched ahead to McKenna. High slot Ritchie, drags, fires, shoots, scores! Doesn't matter how they go in, it just matters that they go in. And Ryder Ritchie joins the scoring spree here in Medicine Hat. 9-1 Tigers in. He was in on a lot of the rough stuff last night. Flips one around the wall. Tigers steal, breakaway pass. Ryder Ritchie in alone. He'll shoot. He'll score! Fourth career playoff goal for Ryder Ritchie, and he'll get the Tigers back in front 2-1. Orange and black. Ritchie sends it off the side of the goal as Weisblatt gets knocked into Dick. Ritchie walks in front, shoots, he scores! Second on the night for Ryder Ritchie. And the Tiger stick explodes on him. Weisblatt will knock it out of the air. Oasis Weisblatt. 3-on-1, gives to Ritchie, gives to McKenna, he'll score!
Just stays onside. That's been the inches that the McKenna sharp angle trying to take it through. One-timer, they score! Oasis Weisblatt initially, Reed Dick made the stop, and it trickles through, and we got a 4-4 game. The failed clears are
and a chance for Mayo to try and take it. He'll just shoot it. It hits McKenna. Now a chance backdoor. Ritchie's in and scores! Failed clears by the Broncos again on the penalty. For Swift here. Now it's going to be Wu. Up for Ritchie. One-timer ripped it wide and on the feet from McKenna. And again, the Tigers keep coming. Otto Hansen sends it through. They score! Can't clear it again. Timely stop for him as the Broncos were looking for the lead again. Ritchie across McKenna. One-timer. He scores!
Stick of Weisblatt. Ryder Ritchie in for the Tigers. Weisblatt digs it free. Walks bottom of the right circle. Gives cross ice. They score! Back in front. Tigers lead 3-2 in Game 5. Ryder Ritchie, fourth of the playoffs. Vicinen at the right point, plays down the wall to Ritchie. He'll walk, he'll load, he'll score! That ought to feel good. Ryder Ritchie makes it 5-1 Tigers against his former club.
For Crocker up the right wall, Ritchie knocks it back into the zone. Now McKenna has Ritchie in alone, and he scores! Tigers are running away with it. It's 6-1, 5 minutes and 11 seconds in.
What a shot there by Ryder Ritchie. Perfect feed, and he goes walking in.
Back of the net first for the Tigers. It's 1-0. Tigers put on their top unit, re-enter the offensive zone. McKenna right circle, scores! 2-0. Gavin McKenna has now tied Alexander Radulov for the longest CHL point streak this millennium. Oasis Weisblatt enters the right side of the Lethbridge zone. Puck pops free. Ryder Ritchie in the right circle, walking it alone. He scores! Oh me, oh my! Ryder Ritchie extends the Tiger lead to 3. 6.5 into the middle frame.
Get back by McKenna, centered. Ritchie turns, fires, he scores! A quick answer by Ryder Ritchie, and it's a 3-1 game. Down the board, St. Martin to Ritchie, shooting and a glove save. Rebound, Ward scores! Second of the night for Matthew Ward. A power.
Trying to get it out there, but taken away by Ward, and he'll stuff it down the ice. Molendyke getting there, centering pass out front, puck loose, and it rolls in the net. Catton went into his goaltender, Cowan. He couldn't play it, and Ritchie was sitting right there and nudged up the right side. Back to Wu at the point, now left side. Shot out there by McKenna, and he scores.
Passing off Vicinen shot. Redirected by Eric Smetanko up front. There's a chance off the post. They score! Recovered in front by Ryder Ritchie. He puts it home for the first goal of the tournament for Medicine Hat.
Gavin McKenna had an opportunity that just went off the crossbar.
Back around Ritchie. Played up the center ice. Here goes McKenna with speed. McKenna with a shot that goes wide. Loose in front. Back over and they score! Ryder Ritchie! Off a chaotic sequence in front of the Moncton net. Puts it home and the Tigers take the 1-0 lead.
Not only is Gavin McKenna extremely dangerous when he has the puck, he's dangerous when he doesn't have it.
Back and forth with Basha. Jonas Wu up top. Basha, Ritchie, one-timer, and he scores! Wow, what a rip! Ryder Ritchie on the power play. Rattles that one around the posts. And Medicine Hat are on top 2-0.
3 goals in 2 games for Ryder Ritchie.
This goes across for Preston Lounsbury. Back in front. Knocked into the air. Gavin McKenna sends it down. Off the post and in. And the Tigers have sealed it.